well. Unwinding from a long day, as I'm sure you are too. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy we got to connect. I know yesterday was crazy, with
Hmm.
a lot going on. So thank you for being super flexible.
Now you all right, man. No, I mean we all got stuff to do, so we gotta take time with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I appreciate you reaching out. It's definitely an honor whenever someone's like, "Can you come on my platform?" or have a conversation. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, I've been watching you since I left. I think I saw you this summer, right? Was this summer when you had that event?
Yeah, so it was for a client. I was coordinating a fashion show, and I believe you were doing like BTS for one of the models,
Yeah,
and that's how we connected. Yeah.
yeah. Well, you doing pretty well, man. I be watching. I be seeing your event going on and stuff, giving speeches and everything.
Oh, thank you.
But look, a lot of people here probably don't know you. I know you, but they probably don't know you. Can you go ahead and introduce your own self?
Yes. So my name is Crystal Burrell. A lot of people don't know that because everybody just calls me the plug. But my name is Crystal. I have a brand called The Missing Plug. And pretty much what I do is I connect people through special events. So we do that through our media platforms, we do that through our event platforms, and then we also offer event management services to different entrepreneurs and brands, kind of how we met when we were creating the fashion show.
Yeah.
So pretty much, yeah, I'm an event manager. That's pretty much my life. I do the Miss Unplug. I work with a few other organizations like doing event and film catering with Everybody Eats. That's a foundation. I also work with the Cat Center. That's a local community center in Chester. So renting out the facility for different parties, weddings, gathering. That's kind of like my role. So utilizing all my different roles in my business to kind of essentially plug people in and just keep connecting them to things that will kind of like bring purpose to their lives is
Mhm.
really the idea. So,
All right, so we're gonna take this back a little bit. All right. So
okay.
originally, where you from?
So I'm from Chester, PA.
Born and raised, right? That's where you live here right now too, right?
Yep. So I'm still, yep. So I live here. This is where I started my business. So this is like my stomping ground.
All right, that's pretty cool. So, what inspired you to start?
So it definitely was not intentional. So as much as I tell other people like be intentional, come with a plan. Like for me, I actually went out. Straight out of high school, I went to Bloomsburg University,
Hmm.
and I went for social work, right? Because
Yeah,
you see the different degrees that they tell you about, right? So
yeah,
I picked social work. I'm like, oh, I like to help people, so I went straight to Bloomsburg University. In my time there, I felt that I was like really drawing towards like public speaking and like the communication classes because you have to take like Jeanette when you first go there. So during my time there, that's when I switched my major to communications. Life happened, of course. I didn't end up finishing my degree. But what happened was I ended up being that girl from Chester. So Bloomsburg is definitely like a predominantly white school. So you do have like, your communities of black and brown people, and a lot of our people was like from Philly. So I automatically stood out. I'm like, nah, I'm from Chester. It's a difference. And so I kind of became that spokesperson to be like, look at the good things that happen in my city. I know when you cut on the news, you might see some negative stuff, but like there's so much talent here. So when I came home from school, I instantly connected with like our local artists here. And it
yeah.
wasn't even like on purpose. That's just I like rap, I like music. So I started noticing I'm like listening to somebody gave me a CD at the time, right? I'm listening to the mixtape or whatever, and I'm like, I can relate to this. Like, even though I might not have grown up in like the streets and stuff, like there's a story here. So I really put all my efforts into like promoting like the music going on in my city.
Hmm.
I started doing interviews like yourself, popping up at events, and from there, we had our first showcase in like 2016, I believe. It was called Deeper Than Rap, and we had a whole bunch of artists come together and like perform. It was like my first time ever doing something like that. So honestly, that's really where the events grew because I
Yeah.
was putting on events for my brand and like the people that I was serving, which at the time were artists. And then that kind of grew into people being like, hey, can you help me? Hey, can you help me? Hey, can you help me? And then I realized, like, oh my God, this is like a job. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how that part of it started. But honestly, it was just being proudful from where I'm from, just wanting to shed a positive light on my city. But then also being like, oh, I can turn what I like into a business and actually like make profit off of it. So I've been doing this for like 10 plus years.
Wow.
And it was not on purpose, but as you see, it's like that's why I always say plug into your purpose, because even though I didn't know it was my purpose, I was just following the things that I like to do, the things I were just naturally passionate at. I was doing it for free, just doing what I did, and then I was blessed with like, oh wow, you can make like your life off of it.
Wow. 10 years of experience. So if
Hold on, I'm sorry. It like
I'm
blacked
blinking.
me out. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, I just can't see myself, but that's completely fine.
Nah, you pretty good, man. So what advice would you give a young lady that want to do what you do and start a business in their own community? See, you ain't gotta leave. You don't have to leave, right? You don't have to go to New York. You don't have to go Hollywood. Oh, Lord, technical difficulty, guys. I'm
Oh
working on
wait,
it.
what happened?
She gonna be right back. Nah, I can't
Oh,
see. I cannot
I
see you
can
now.
hear you.
Yeah, I cannot see you though. She'll be right back. We're just gonna get this stuff taken care of, guys.
You want me to like hang up and then log back in?
Yeah, you can do that. You can just click back on the link on your IG.
Okay.
All right. Hey guys, it's something new I'm starting on this channel, guys. I hope you like it. A couple days a week, I'm gonna try to come on live and bring some people that doing something good in society and hope can inspire somebody, like what I mean, somebody like one of you guys, right? I hope you're having a good day out there. She coming right back. The guest will be right back. You know what I mean? We live, guys. So when you live on the internet, what I mean, things happen. We live, so she'll be right back. Hold on, let's see. All right, she back. She back, guys. Hey, I can see you now.
Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. Did it make you have to start a new video, or it's like the same video?
Nah, we're gonna go ahead. It's live. That's why I make it real, right?
Oh, right. I'm not mad at that. So since we're live, it was somebody was like calling me. I put it on Do Not Disturb, thinking that would like do something, but it didn't.
It's all right, man. You pretty much busy. I understand. I've been around
I'm
you.
sorry. So hopefully that does not happen again.
All right, it's all right.
But I
So
can hear you the whole time.
yeah, you can hear me. I could have heard you too. But so if somebody, say a young lady is watching, right, and wants to do what you do, how can she go about it?
So I would pretty much, what I tell anybody, like female or male, I always tell people to like find things that you're naturally like drawn to, things that you just like. And then I also tell them like find things that you're good at, like what you are just naturally good at. You don't really have to try hard to, and try to combine the two. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's always like my advice. Like a lot of people try to like recreate things or try to force things, and it's like you gotta do things that make sense for you. So I would definitely say first identify the things that you really really like to do, and then identify the things that you're good at, and see if there's like a correlation between the two.
Let them know that too. Like people live here. No, bro.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
It's not the best spot to do it. Like right in the middle of the kitchen.